Remember when I was insulting the human centipede pieces of shit and what I think of today's horror movies and how I think they're a piece of fucking warp shit? This is one of them. That's right, this is one of them. From 2014, Cursed. Not making this shit up, it's came out 2014, I'm coming out with my words right, don't have a bit of a speech experiment. Cursed. Which I like to call trap. Complete and utter pointless fucking trap. And what's the joke about this film was, it wasn't even taken serious. What's the director taking this shit serious? It was made out to be a joke, this film. It was made out to be, a stupid remark. Hey, why not make a movie about a guy who gets turned into a seal? I'm not, honest, I'm not smoking funny shit here. Honest, I'm not drunk or anything. I'm not been drinking beer or anything like that or smoking anything weird. It was meant as a joke, a movie, listen, hear me out, of a man who gets turned into a fucking seal. A fucking seal. Seriously, I'm not making this shit up. Couldn't have tried. So it was made as a joke. And the director decided to make a film out of it about a man who gets turned into a fucking seal. Seriously. Of all the films, all the directors, all the producers, in my eyes, who are talented, got good imagination, for all the 90s and all the other movies I love, don't get a look in. Don't even get a film. Don't even get the looks of directing a film again. A lot of imagination, a lot of films I can name, I love, I fucking love, I have a hell of imagination that this fucking hack, and I'll say it again, this hack of a director has the looks of a directing shit like Cust. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's get on with this monstrosity of a film from 2014. Now it starts off with this cocky fucking guy who makes money out of making fun out of people on the internet. That's where he makes fun. No, I do stuff on YouTube. I do it for a laugh. I do it for fun. This guy works on a radio station where he makes fun out of people. Now he's got a mate. If you think you've seen him before, he was the one who was a little boy. Remember the movie '99 called The Sixth Sense? And it's kind of sad, really. He's racing his tyre now. He's a little bit older, doing shit like this. Well, he's in it, and he got his girlfriend. None of the characters, just like the horror films of the day, I give a shit about because they're all fucking horrible. His mate is having it away with his girlfriend, and the guy's a fucking asshole because he sees someone, right, fucking around, acting like something like Star Wars with a ninja sword, and he accidentally cuts his fucking leg off because he's a fucking dickhead. Shitty CGI as usual. So he goes to the town, right, to make something of it, to report this poor lad who's cut his leg off by stupidity, just to find that this lad has killed himself, committed suicide because of what he's done, cutting his leg off and all that. And he's pissed off because the lad killed himself. And he's going around saying, oh, he's selfish and all this, going to want to make something of it. Let's stay away what sort of person he is. Lo and behold, he goes to a bar, he sees an ad of this old guy who wants to make a big story of these weird things. He thinks, hey, I'll make a story out of this, typical reporter and all that, thinking of this, thinking of what will make a big story. So he goes to the guy's house, doesn't know him from fucking Adam, but so he's fucking dumb, because you don't go to a stranger's house, no matter how old you are. And long and behold, he passes out. He's telling a story, the old guy, he's had too much to drink, he's talking about this seal, what saved his life on an island, and he had no option but to kill it because he was being peckish, even though the seal saved his life. And the guy passes out, wakes up to find his leg missing, finds his fucking leg missing, and he says something about a poisonous spider bit your leg, and the only way to save you was to cut your fucking leg off. And he's got a feeling, this guy, that he's talking bullshit to her, and he's whining and he's crying. Oh, to cut the story short, the old guy's in a wheelchair. Only for this part of the film, he's in a wheelchair. This is the soccer. Fuck it, I'm going to spoil it, because it's a load of shit anyway. The movie Tap, which is called Coast, is a load of shit. So the guy gets up, right, because the guy's going hysterical, slaps him. Oh, he's come out of the wheelchair. Wow, that we didn't see that shit coming. And he's telling him a story, just like human shit appears, that he wants to turn this poor fucking guy, and I can give a shit about him, because he didn't give a shit about the poor guy who lost his leg. and he wants to turn him into a seal. Not making this shit up, he wants to turn the guy into a fucking seal. So he does an operation on him after knocking him out, cuts his legs off, cuts his arms off, and turns him into a human fucking seal. I shit you not, a human fucking seal. What the fuck? And this director was taking this shit serious. So he looks like a fucking, it's not a nice word, but I'm gonna say it. He looks like a fucking freak. His face is all turned up. He's got big daft fucking trusts in his dotty, no arms, no legs, and he's fucking howling like a fucking prick. He tries to get him in water, and he sees one person who he's obviously done it to before, fucking dead, downed in water. So his mate, who's having it away with his woman, are looking for him, because he's missing. You get one die in it, and a positive, it's a well-known die. I can't remember now who it was. I think it was Johnny Depp, actually, racing his tyrant as usual. He makes a small dress appearance in it. I think he plays a sheriff. The film isn't taken serious. It's supposed to be like a black comedy. And to me, I thought it was shit. Wasn't funny, wasn't scary, just juice and warp shit. What's typical of today's horror films. So the die's dressed up, the bad die, trying to look like a seal, trying to push the main character to fight him, who's now just looks like a fucking, I say it again, looks like a freak, made a mess out of him, no trusting his job, just looks fucking horrible. And he snaps up, kills the fucking old die, kills the fucker. The die's come in, we can't say in the nick of time, he's now badly deformed. And he's howling like a prick, and the die, one of the guys is the sheriff, is about to fucking shoot him, mercy killing and all that. And his woman says, no, 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 don't do it, don't do it. And it ends with he's about to shoot him, and you think he's done the right thing, mercy killing, like in The Fly, Death Open. But believe me, The Fly's a better fucking film, the 50s one and the 86 one. So, a couple of months later, you find he isn't dead. He's in some sort of a suit with seals, and he's crying. It's supposed to make you feel sorry for him because it shows a bit of humanity. And she says, one day you find your humanity. She folds him a fucking fish. He cries. End of fucking movie, because I'm fucking crying, because this is the shit that got all the movies today. And it's shit. In my eyes, the movie is just a piece of warp fucking shit. Didn't need to be made. Don't know why it was fucking made. In fact, it wasn't even taken serious. It was a joke. And the film is a fucking joke. It's a shit. Trust to me, it's a load of shit. It's a prime example of what I think of today's horror movies. No, sometimes you find a hidden gem under the shit. But this is a prime example of shit. A fact a guy gets turned into a fucking seal. And it makes you hate the dough because, the guy was going to kill him. It was a mercy fucking killing and leaving him badly deformed. And she wants her man, to look like that for the rest of his fucking life. And it ends, and you both give a shit about any of them. The dough, shagging his mate. The guy, don't give a shit about a guy who's just killed himself because he's cut his fucking leg off by accident. That it was stupid. And he was pissed because he killed himself. And he's whining, saying, it's selfish, I wanted to make a book of it. So you don't really give a shit about him. So you don't give a shit about any of the fucking characters. Trust, in my eyes, the only trust I see is the one out of my fucking ass. Avoid trust like a trust is shit, which I like to call trap. I fucking hate trust, and there's a prime example of what I think of today's horror movies. I pull my ass out and I have a big dump on it. Director, don't make any more fucking movies if this is what you call movies today. Fuck it. Trust. Trust my fucking ass.